Explore the legacy of William McKinley. From life to presidency. William McKinley was born in Niles, Ohio in 1843 into a family of modest means. His early education took place in a one-room schoolhouse, typical of the era. McKinley's studious nature propelled him to Allegheny College, although his tenure there was cut short due to illness and financial constraints. McKinley's foray into politics began at the local level, where he served as a county prosecutor in Stark County, Ohio. His adept handling of legal and administrative duties gained him recognition, setting the stage for his ascent to the national political arena as a congressman. The 1896 presidential election marked a pivotal chapter in McKinley's career. His campaign was innovative, utilizing a front porch strategy where he delivered speeches to delegations that visited his home in Canton, Ohio, rather than touring the country. As president, McKinley's economic policies focused on protective tariffs and the maintenance of the gold standard to stabilize and stimulate economic growth. These measures were designed to protect domestic industries and restore confidence in the U.S. economy. Media played a crucial role in McKinley's campaigns, with his team skillfully managing his public image and utilizing the press to disseminate his policy positions. This strategic use of media helped McKinley reach a wider audience and ultimately secure his presidential victories. William McKinley's first term as president was marked by significant domestic achievements. He supported the Dingley Tariff Act, which raised import duties to promote American manufacturers, and his administration was known for its strong stance on maintaining a gold standard to stabilize the economy. During McKinley's presidency, the Spanish-American War became a pivotal event. Initially hesitant, McKinley was drawn into the conflict by public outcry over the explosion of the USS Maine and reports of Spanish atrocities in Cuba. His decision led to a swift and decisive American victory, altering the U.S.'s role on the global stage. The war's end marked the beginning of a controversial phase in American policy with the annexation of the Philippines. This move sparked significant debate over American imperialism. McKinley justified it by emphasizing the need to educate the Filipinos and uplift and civilize and Christianize them, a stance that has been critiqued for its paternalistic overtones. McKinley's re-election campaign in 1900 capitalized on his wartime popularity and economic prosperity. His platform continued to advocate for high tariffs and sound money policies, resonating with voters who felt a sense of stability and national pride during his leadership. Entering his second term, McKinley had plans to further domestic and international policies, but his potential remained largely unfulfilled due to his assassination in September 1901. His death prompted significant national mourning and marked a poignant end to a presidency on the brink of modernizing America. The assassination of William McKinley unfolded at the Pan American Exposition in Buffalo, New York, in September 1901. Anarchist Leon Czolgosz shot McKinley, who initially appeared to recover but succumbed to gangrene caused by the bullet wounds 8 days later. Following McKinley's death, Vice President Theodore Roosevelt succeeded him. The nation plunged into mourning, and the event marked a pivotal shift in security protocols for U.S. presidents, leading to increased Secret Service protection for future presidents. McKinley's aggressive foreign policy, particularly his role in the Spanish-American War and the annexation of the Philippines, positioned the United States more firmly on the world stage as an imperial power. This expansionist stance influenced American foreign policy for decades. Under McKinley's administration, the U.S. saw significant economic growth. His support for high protective tariffs and the gold standard helped stabilize the economy and foster industrial growth, setting the stage for the prosperity of the early 20th century. William McKinley's personal life was marked by deep devotion to his wife Ida, who suffered from epilepsy. Her condition heavily influenced McKinley's daily routine and public appearances, showcasing his role not just as a president, but as a committed husband. William McKinley's presidency was notably impacted by his health issues, including a chronic nervous disorder that some historians speculate was epilepsy. These ailments occasionally hindered his ability to maintain a rigorous schedule, but did not overly publicize out of concern for public perception. During his administration, McKinley oversaw significant technological and industrial advances, positioning the United States as a burgeoning industrial power. The expansion of railroads and factories, along with the adoption of new technologies, marked a period of rapid economic growth under his leadership. McKinley's foreign policy initiatives significantly expanded American influence globally. His administration's decisions led to the annexation of the Philippines, Guam, and Puerto Rico, establishing the United States as a colonial power and a participant in global diplomacy. The public perception of McKinley was generally positive, reflecting his role as a comforting and dignified leader during a time of economic recovery and war. His assassination, however, shifted the focus to debates over his policies and their long-term implications. McKinley's tenure and abrupt assassination left a lasting imprint on the Republican Party, shaping its policies and direction for years. His leadership style and policies paved the way for his successors and solidified the party's stance on issues like tariffs and expansionism. William McKinley's presidency often draws comparisons with his contemporaries, particularly Theodore Roosevelt, who succeeded him. While McKinley focused on protective tariffs and maintaining the gold standard, Roosevelt pushed for progressive reforms and stronger federal government involvement in economic affairs. Reflecting on McKinley's place in American history, his enduring legacy is marked by significant economic growth and the expansion of American influence abroad. Although his time in office was cut short, his policies laid the groundwork for America's emergence as a global power in the 20th century,